Hey Scrappy people, Tracy Reed here today, coming at you with a life crafted layout, and I have not I have not done a layout in horizontal format in a month, so it's a little odd, but I'm going to do a life crafted layout using the brand new Citrus Twist Kits Gather collection. I have some ephemera picked out from both the printable ephemera and the ephemera in the mini kit. Plus I have the rest of the mini kit here, plus some papers and cards printed out from the printables. These are all from the mini kit, these three. And then I have some extras here that I got sent as part of my design team box. Not this month, but last month, but they're very fallish, and so is my layout, so I might use them. I have them pulled aside. Plus I have this stamp that I got last year, but it was older than that. It's a few years old now. And today we're going to be creating a layout about ramen. My friends and I went and got ramen, so I'm actually going to do a gratitude layout about this. I know that this whole month is all about gratitude, but this didn't happen this month, so we're going to do all the gratitude. So let's get started. I don't know about you, but I always have either no thoughts in my head or all the thoughts in my head when I'm starting a project. And with this one, I had simultaneously all the thoughts and no thoughts because I knew what direction I wanted to go, but I didn't know how I was going to get there. So I decided the first thing that I was going to do was trim this page into a tag shape. I don't know why, just because I've been doing October daily so long now that I'm used to switching up my sizes, I think. So I trimmed it into a tag, which automatically made it more interesting. And I'm creating this page for the 3 to Inspire challenge on the Citrus Twist Kits blog. And if you want to play along with me, the very first challenge from the 3 is to change up your sizes. So you don't have to do a tag shape like I did, but it's to mix different sizes. So maybe you want to mix a full page traveler's notebook page with a pocket page, or a 2 different traveler's notebook sizes like I have here. I have the Life Crafted 5 by 8.25 plus the traveler's notebook 4.25 by 8.25. Anything like that is the challenge. So however you want to accomplish that. The great thing about the Citrus Twist Kits Life Crafted albums is that they can be used with multiple different orientations of page protectors, and you can mix and match as you go along. So now I have trimmed these papers into a double mat for this photo. One was a journal card, the other was a paper. I really liked the white barrier that heart paper created between that beautiful green background and the photo, because the photo is kind of dark, the background is kind of dark, so that lightened the whole thing up a bit. I added that grateful word art as well as that matching floral, the one that matches the paper. And now I'm going to take the rest of that yellow paper and I'm going to create some layers at the bottom. So challenge number 2 for the 3 to Inspire challenge is paper tears. I love incorporating paper tears. I talk a lot about easy ways to create depth on your pages, and paper tears is one that I go for a lot. So I'm going to first snip this yellow one. I thought maybe I'd want to have some overlapping outside edges. I didn't like it, so we're just going to go straight down. And then I'm going to take this journal card and I'm going to do a pink paper tear at the bottom as well. So I'm just tearing it and then I will adhere it. It's easier to tear it before it's adhered, at least for me. So now I've got the yellow paper from the tag as well as this pink paper too. So I need to bring in some more of the colors and papers to the other side. Obviously I can't bring yellow over again, so my 2 options on the other side are going to be white or pink or green, 3 options. I decided instead of starting there though, I'm going to finish this page. So I decided to pull out some older Citrus Twist Kits stamps. This one says, "I'm so happy we are together." Initially I thought I was going to use the tag portion of that stamp, but I decided to go with the sentiment instead. And Challenge number 3 for the 3-2 Inspire challenge is to pull out some stamps from your stash that are like a year old. Like, go deep into your stash. These are so old that I don't even think that they're on the website anymore, but they're still amazing and awesome. And oftentimes we get lost in all of the newest product, which I know I fall victim to all the time, and we don't go into our stash. So I want you to deep dive into your stash and pull out some stamps from Citrus Twist that you haven't used in a while, that are pretty old. All right, so I've got the main portion of that page down, so I'm going to move over to the yellow tag side, and I decided to go with the pink for the tears on this side. So I'm going to first add a tear to the bottom of this page. I'm going to snip this part off, and I actually didn't have anything in mind with that top portion when I did that. I was just saving paper like I like to do. And then I decide that I'm going to use it. So let's snip this first. So now we've got matching pink tears at the bottom of these photos. And at this point, I'm like, what do I do now? This is looking a lot really matchy-matchy. I'm not sure that I really like it. So I'm going to start adding in some of these hearts to try and just play and see if there's anything that I like as far as embellishment before I commit to where I want to put this photo down. So I'm going to start by putting this down, and then I'm going to pull it up. I do actually really like this sentiment, and I thought it fit perfectly, but when I go into the puffy stickers later, I find one that's even better, and so I'm going to end up pulling that up. I hate it when I waste embellishments, but sometimes, just due to the nature of how I scrapbook, it can't be avoided. Okay, so I decided to put this one down at the bottom so that they are staggered, and I'm still struggling a little bit with the composition of this. It's not making me very happy right now. So I'm going to stick down these hearts. I'm going to kill some of this dead space in the photo by doing it. I don't know why this keeps going in and out of focus. It's kind of very annoying, but I'm sorry. Sometimes my camera does not like to play. So then what I decide I'm going to do is pull out the embellishments. So this is when I find immediately that the let's sit and stay a while. So I'm going to use that down here. I tried to put it somewhere else so I wouldn't have to pull this up. Didn't happen. I don't want to cover up that beautiful egg in my ramen, so I'm going to move everything down. If you're wondering, the reason why the ramen photo is larger than the photo of my friends and I is because the photo of us is blurry. So I did the best I could. Okay, so I've got everything down. I added that memories at the top. I like the little pop of red that gave. I'm looking through what I've got pulled out. I thought maybe I would use some of these leaves, but I didn't really want to incorporate any more florally leaf textures into this page. So what I did is I found this rest of this journal card, and I decided that this is where I was going to put my journaling. So I'm going to snip it so that it's the same size as the photo, and then I'm going to rip the top and bottom edges to match the rest of the tears on the page. I got to be really careful since I don't have a lot of pink to work with on the top and bottom here. I decide that I want the skinnier pink edge to be at the bottom. All right, I like that. We're getting there. Needs a little bit more of a trim because I'm super anal retentive about matching up my edges and my lines. I call it designer problems. Everything always has to be squared off. So I'm going to add in my journaling there, and it's just some quick journaling. I'm going to add in a hole as well because it is a tag. Now I'm going, okay, now it looks weirdly off center, so I'm going to pull this whole cluster down. Now I'm going to add in some of these leaves from the puffy stickers instead of that die cut sticker pack because I thought it would add some nice texture. I also want to add in another floral over here. It kind of bothered me a little bit that the floral was different, but we're going to go with it anyway by adding in some extra floral little ones from that same puffy sticker pad, which starts to help incorporate all the flowers. I'm going to move this up a little bit, and then I think I'm just about done. I feel like I added something else. Maybe? We'll find out together. But if you, that's what it is. I knew I added something else. So I'm gonna add in some gold string just to add in a little bit of texture. I'm gonna put it here, and then I'm also gonna wrap it around my photo and create a little bow on the opposite sides, just so we have some gold glitter on both sides of the page. And trim this off. Okay, so now I'm going to just create a little string with a bow on the end for the other side. I'm gonna wrap it around my photo under the Grateful. I'm gonna adhere it with just like a staple. It's the easiest way to do this. And then I'm gonna call it good. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you. If you don't already, you can follow me over on Instagram. I'm at Tracy M. Reed. I'd love to see you over there as well. There is a link to the Citrus Twist Kits blog post, the 3 to Inspire challenge, in the description box below if you want to play along with me. And yeah, that's it. I will see you next time. All right. Thank you.